Hey now, hey now. Oh no, I don't have music playing, do I? I should get right on that. I was doing a bunch of other things as I was preparing to go live. All right, hey now, we're live. I'll have music up in just a second. But welcome to another stream. We will be playing Ghost Song in just a moment. Let me just get the. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna play some random NES music. There's Ultima Exodus. That's a good soundtrack, right? I'm just doing it randomly. I'd been using Fazanadu, but I couldn't get it up fast enough. So I know, haha, pause. All right, we're live. Let me go ahead and get the word out that we're live with Ghost Song. There we go. Okay. All right. We're coming back from Derpsville. Let's see. All right. Da 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 da. Where is my? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. I'll have to fix that. Okay. So I'm just trying to get the word out here that we're live. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh man, social media sucks right now. Everything just doesn't work. I like this song. This one gets stuck in my head sometimes. Come on, Facebook, work already. Oh my god, I hate Facebook. It's still alright. Refresh. Ba 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 ba. All right, it worked that time. God, Facebook just sucks, man. Facebook sucks, Twitter sucks, it all sucks. I don't think people see those posts right away anyway. It's like they see it like later, they like it later. The only ones that like react to the Twitter ones are bots anyway, and then people react to the Facebook ones like 2 days later, so why do I bother with that shit? Then again, I go around all these different Discords and post my link, and it's like I got it in my head, nobody's looking at that, I should just not even bother, and then people would say, oh, I followed your link from so-and-so's Discord, so it does work occasionally, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, so we're going to play Ghost Song. I'm really excited about this. Ghost Song is really good. I'm really liking it. Like, you know, on that theoretical triangle graph that would have, like, you know, Metroid, Castlevania, and Dark Souls, it's definitely, like, nowhere near the Castlevania side of things. It's also not fully like Metroid. Like, the closest to Metroid would be like Axiom Verge. This is like a halfway point between Metroid and Dark Souls. And usually when they start to get very Dark Souls, it's closer to Castlevania than Metroid, but in this case definitely not. I mean, you're using a gun, your progression is based off of battering down barriers with new items, and it's pretty much Metroid with Dark Souls' leveling system. And also the way that the bosses seem to just appear, just like randomly, like, because you'll go through an area like 4 or 5 times and there's nothing there, and then suddenly there's a boss there, and it's like, oh, I think that they appear when you're at a certain level, but it's sort of reminiscent of, like, I guess, like getting invaded or something, I don't know. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Kind of curious. All right. Oh. Do do do. Do 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 do. The music here, I mean, you're hearing Ultima Exodus on NES, and I think I like the music more than the game. I like the game enough, right? But, like, if I'm going to play an Ultima game on NES, it's more likely I would go for, Quest of the Avatar, but no, I mean, like, God, every once in a while I get the urge to just jump back into Ultima Exodus and do another run of it, just because of how good the music is. And then, you get bogged down in how Byzantine and hard it is, and how you have to do everything a very specific way. And then even then you could wind up having a bad time just with a run of bad luck. So, I don't know, it's one of those games that is kind of broken, and definitely has, like, some pretty glaring flaws, but there's things about it that I like, and there's a bit of nostalgia there as well. I mean, I think Becket's, like, really one of the first RPGs that I had played, because I think about it, there was Dragon Quest, that was the first one I ever played, and, and if we're counting action RPGs, I mean, Zelda's in there as well, but just going by not action RPGs, right? Just turn-based kind of stuff. It was Dragon Quest, and then Final Fantasy, and then Ultima Exodus, the NES port. So I was sort of fascinated by it when it came out, but I didn't have it. My uncle had it. I would play it like at his place, but You know how it is, like, where you don't have a game, but somebody has it, and you play it there. That's the way it goes, right? Oh, right, I needed to move one of the tabs over, didn't I? Let's see, this one. All right, that's got to go somewhere else. That's got to go, like, anywhere but where it is. There's a good spot for it. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. There we go. But yeah, every once in a while I was like, God, I should play that. But it's not as good of a game as Quest of the Avatar and any. I mean, if you're comparing, like, the PC versions, it's a lot closer. But I wasn't really playing PC games back then. I mean, like, a little bit, but not like a lot. Like the majority of gaming was done on on an NES. We had a computer that I played games on, but what's interesting is, I don't know. I think there might have been a brief period where we didn't have a PC. I'm thinking about it because when we lived at, let's see, in Brooklyn, I remember we lived at 75th Street, and we had this computer called a Laser 128. And the 128 came from how much RAM you had. And you're thinking, 128 watt, right? Certainly not gigs. Computers don't have that much RAM right now. 32, 64, that's where you're at. But Uh, uh, Duff Man thrusting in the direction of the problem. Oh yeah, what's up, Wayne? So we had this computer, 128, not megs of RAM, but 128 of God's own kilobytes. and because it was like, oh, it was double the amount of the Commodore 64, and I remember playing games on that, and then I remember getting some like 286 computer, like you got Duff thrust. I don't think about Mega Man doing that. That was in 70th Street. And then there was like our first like Windows computer after that. But I just think like I think there might have been a period of time where we didn't have a PC, but yeah, most of the gaming I did was on a console. We had an Atari, and then we had an NES, and the Super NES. So, So my experience with Ultima, at least, was NES. Wait, did you see... Let me ask you this. Did you see that there were storyboards from King of the Hill that got leaked out, revealing a few interesting plot points and a few scenes and jokes and stuff? All right. Well, I saw them, and there were three storyboarded scenes that had leaked out. Two of them were just sort of like regular, just scenes that you might see. Like one of them was like where like Peggy was in a hospital, her leg was in a cast for something, and and she was trying to get to the elevator, and there's that, right? And then there was some other scene that was like really kind of minor, but the one that was really interesting revealed a lot about the new dynamics of King of the Hill. And it had, first of all, Bobby and Connie, I guess, are dating again, which is interesting, right? And the scene involves Hank, and he's older, obviously. Hank catching them in bed, which I think is hilarious. And then Bobby's got like this like little like scruffy beard, and it just becomes this thing where Hank catches his son and his son's girlfriend in bed, and he's blah and all that, right? And then it becomes a thing where everybody, like Peggy comes in, and then Khan's at the window, and all these and it's like but we learned a lot of things just from this one little scene that leaked out. Yeah. That obviously the big thing that Bobby and Connie are together. And they said that Connie was in college, which I don't know how long she's been in college. She could be, going for a master's degree or something, but it makes me wonder, like, well, Bobby's like he looks like he's in his 20s, so she must have been in college for a while because they're the same age, and he's got like a little goatee there. But they have a new dog. Obviously Ladybird wouldn't be around. Ladybird was old even when the show was around, and Ladybird, they got her right before Bobby was born, so but they had a new dog. What was the dog's name? I think it was like Caesar or something like that. And it's like a little yappy dog that Hank isn't like very fond of. And the other big reveal is that apparently Khan and Min are separated, and that Khan is living with Bill, which I think is fucking hilarious. Can you imagine that house? I mean, honestly, like, can you imagine that house? And just like from the drawings that you saw in the storyboard, like Bill seems just very happy to have Khan as his housemate, You had a feeling Connie would be with Bobby. Yeah, I see. I think the thing is that what you ran into with the relationship when they were 12 and 13 years old, is that she was maturing faster than he was, which is pretty typical for girls that age. And if you notice, she didn't jump into like some other relationships right away. I don't think she really was interested in dating that young. And then Bobby, he would have this girl or that girl, but it seems that they would get back together at some point, right? I thought they were cute together, but yeah, Bill and Con living in a house together is pretty funny. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if he's divorced from Min, or if she just like kicked him out for a while, or if they're separated or what. But he's living with Bill, who seems to be over the moon about it, So. And that's a lot of character growth for Con, if you think about it. You know what I mean? To not only to live with one of these guys that he thought of as these like dumb rednecks that weren't worth anything at first, but Bill. You know what I mean? Yeah, there was no mention of Dale in it. The real mysteries that we're thinking of is Dale, obviously, Lucky and Luann, Good Hank, Dee Dee, these sort of mysteries that they're going to have to navigate. I know that Johnny Hardwick did some voices before he passed, so obviously I think, Gracie, yeah, it's another one, I think that, like what if, Lucky and Luann and Gracie are still, they're still around, but maybe they live somewhere else. Montana is a good place, maybe Maddie Platter died and left everything to Luann, who knows? But, yeah, I mean, you're going to have to navigate not having Brittany Murphy, not having Tom Petty, not having Johnny Hardwick, And I think Johnny Hardwick hits the hardest. So that's going to be a rough one. Like, I mean, we might just get an episode where Dale just fucking dies, right? Now, Alice had sent me something. I wasn't thinking about Dale when I looked at it. Alice had sent me... here we are. Now, this is not a leak. This is straight from the WGA registry, which tells us all of the names of the episodes for 2 seasons. And I just want to look through this real quick and see if there's any sort of Dale references here. I mean, we got a lot of Bobby references. We got a lot of Hank references. We got some Con references. We got a Peggy. But yeah, I don't think Dale's in here. Like we got Return of the King, The Beer Story, Chore Money, Chore Problems, New Ref in Town, Peggy's Fade Out. I think that might be the one where she might break her leg. Any Given Hill Day, Bobby Gets Grilled, No Hank Left Behind, A Sounder Investment, Conscious Uncoupling. That might be the episode about Con and Min breaking up. And that might be where we get introduced to the idea of Con living with Bill. And what's really interesting is... Oh, absolutely, 100%. What's really interesting about that is that that's the season... I mean, they're I don't know what they're calling it, but that's the first season of the revival's finale. So that, to me, the fact that there's an episode called Conscious Uncoupling, and when I read it the other day, I just thought of, the stupid thing that Gwyneth Paltrow said. But now now I have context. Like, okay, yeah, they're gonna break up in some way, and he's gonna wind up living with Bill, and this tells me that the leak is 100% legitimate. Then we got Searching for Bobby Fischer, Care of the Dog, Chit Changes. I think that might be the Dale episode. Failure to Hard Launch, Hank Encounters of the Nerd Kind, Propane Recall, The Best Little Marriage in Texas, Hank Ruffles Some Feathers, Really Bites, and No Cuddle Offense. I think... Okay, so that's my prediction, that the Con and Min break up at the end of the first season of the revival, and that Dale is there for the entirety of the first season, and that he either dies or moves away or something happens in the 3rd episode of the 2nd season, one called Chit Changes, because it makes me think of, obviously it makes me think of the David Bowie song, but also it makes me think of Dale going sha sha sha, you know. And I was thinking, like, what? God, changes though. What if something happens where his voice is different? Oh my! What if he, from all the smoking, he has to have his voice box taken out, and then he talks like this. Pocket sand, sha sha sha. Squirrel tactics. No, but like seriously, what if he has to have surgery on his throat because of, you know, decades of fucking smoking, and he's left with the voice box thing? That would be a way to have Dale still be in the show after Johnny Hardwork's passing, and it would fit with the theme of the episode being changes. It would be an incredible. Please, I hope this is it. I would say Mike Judge, make this happen, but it looks like this is already like a done deal. You know, we got storyboards and names of episodes, and unfortunately not release dates. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. So I don't know when we're going to get an explanation about Luann and Lucky and Gracie, or possibly an explanation of Dee Dee and GH. I'd love to see Junichiro again. Yeah, but I think we might have solved the Johnny Hardwick situation here. I think that's what they might do. It makes perfect sense for, you know, the guy fucking abused his throat since, what did he say? Did he say he started smoking when he was like 7 years old? You know, and all these guys were born in, like, the 50s. They were in their 40s, you know, during the original run of the show. And if Bobby is looking like he's in his early 20s, Connie, she's in college, but she's probably going for, like, an 8-year degree or something. It's, you know, it's about 10 years later. So, you know, Cotton would still be around if they hadn't killed him off, right? If they hadn't killed him off, he would still be around. That guy only died to spite Peggy. Oh, man. He would still be around. Yeah, okay. So, let's hope that this is really good, right? And that it's not going to be like a... Well, you know, I say it like... Like, I was going to say, let's hope it's not like a Roseanne situation. But that turned out fine. They got 7 more seasons after they kicked her off that show. Peggy did get the last word, yeah, in a way. But boy ain't right. You know. It's not going to be that. It's going to be that man ain't right. It's almost a little uncomfortable that they're going to do a story where Hank finds his son in bed with a girl at... You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, in some way he's going to be like, phew. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's also like, not in my house. You know what I mean? I want to hear more about how they're going to have a dog that Hank doesn't like. That's, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I think we all knew Lady Bird was not going to be part of this. She flipped shit. But you... I mean, you know, shit happens, right? What does she think, right? But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, from the leak storyboard and everything, it seemed really, really funny because it's not only that Hank walks in on Bobby and Connie, and then Peggy walks in as well, and then Con comes up to the window and Bill's with him, and Min's there. I'm going to assume that's in the second season of the revival, since it would be after Con and Min split, which I'm predicting is the season finale of the first season of the revival. She wasn't trying to be malicious. Well, I mean, of course she wasn't trying to be malicious. But she's thinking, oh, who is this hussy that's, you know, taking advantage of my baby boy? You know, that's probably what she was thinking. Let's get started. I really want to play Ghost Song. Let's go ahead and play the intro here. my fucking banana. Hop on it. Hop on my banana, baby. Potassium. An explosion of love. Love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat your meat upon the floor. Beat your meat. Beat your meat. Captain America, you dumbass. Like, hey, that's America's ass. Aurora Borealis. And this part of hell, at this time of year, located entirely in Minas Tirith. I'll crump with you, dear. I just realized everybody has a booby window right now. It's like DC Comics up in here. No, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You going to my black hole, baby? Oh, nasty. He's eating it. He eats the hole. So then, Mona. We'll use Mona. Mona shows up at Wario's place, Luigi's place, knocks on the door, and he's like, "Hello." And she's like, "What, Luigi? What's a hooker?" And he goes, "Goodbye," and just closes the door. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. What happened to this house's ass? Congratulations, you're the only one who knows how to use a door. They're naughty golem. Like, I spit fire because I'm a hot, naughty golem. Oh, fist you, Richter. Oh, whip me good. Whip my hot balls. Kick. 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 Oh, smush that dude. Trails to happiness. I said penis. That's where I'm sending you, the ICU. These are not shorts, these are half pants. Boy. So you get caught by your mom, and as if that isn't bad enough, she tells you that you and this girl sounded like gerbils mating, which is so very specific, and makes me think, like, good God, like, what did it sound like? Like, did you, like, how did you answer that? Did you say, like, well, you know, I feel like there's a Dale Gribble joke in there, you know, you'll be begging me for gerbil burritos. It's just so strange. Why can't I move the... It doesn't seem to be recognizing my controller. Oh, hey, Greg. I know, right? Okay. Let me unplug the controller and plug it back in, because it doesn't seem to be... Well, it recognized that I disconnected it. There we go, that worked. Okay. Be nice or I'll give you grandchildren. A+ answer. Oh, wait, I meant to ask you, do you have, like, any sort of ability to find music easily online? I usually, I could find it myself, but I was figuring I might ask you a little bit of help here. Just let me know. So, last time we were down here, and this is where I beat that boss, and I got the first part for the ship, the green one. You can see there's a red one, and a yellow one, and a blue one, and a purple one. And I gotta get to the ship. The thing is that while you're carrying this part, you cannot fast travel. So we're gonna have to do it the long way. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the reason that I asked it, and I could get it no matter what, but... Oh, I have a double jump now. Is because we were talking about doing Dinosaur Jr. for the next music appreciation. And I realized that I don't have any of their albums beyond the 90s. I have all their 80s and 90s stuff, but I don't have anything that's like, you know, from more recent. And I looked and I found a website that had, well, claimed to have all of their albums, right? But the issue is that the links to the ones I needed were dead links. I don't know if they might have all been dead links. And I couldn't find anything on any of the sites that I normally use. This reminds you of the fall? What's that? So I was either gonna ask somebody to help, or possibly use YouTube Music. Oh, this is a dead end, isn't it? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I need to be down there, huh? I mean, I guess I could try going up, but I want to go through places I've been to right now. If worse comes to worse, I'm sure this stuff's on YouTube Music, and I could rip it from there. But I figured I'd ask. Oh god, right. Oh, what's the button that... Okay. I'm like, what's the missile button again? Oh boy. Oh god. Alright, we got it. Heal. Oh god, chill. Another indie Metroidvania. The aiming mechanic and the cyber suit. Oh, okay. This really feels like it's, to me, like Metroid meets Dark Souls. That guy didn't see me. Woo! Right now, I can't fast travel because I'm carrying a plot item that prevents me from doing that, so I'll have to very slowly make my way to the top of the map. Alright. That's a save point, but I don't really want to go that way. Shit. That's bad. Heal. That didn't go so well. I only have one more hit. There's a couple of save points on the way there, at least. Those plants almost look like bananas. Well, hop on my banana. Hop on my fucking banana, baby. Oh, it's got it all. Yeah. But yeah, I'll find those albums, I'm sure. It was just in my... Because I had a little bit of time today to look into it, and I was like, oh, I have most of their stuff from... Well, I have the 80s and 90s stuff, but I don't have any anything from beyond that. Basically, I have up until they broke up the first time, you know? Can I get up there? Looks like I have to go the other way. Alright. Hop on my fucking banana, baby. Oh, it's got it all. My fucking banana, oh. We figured out that, you know, going back to Dinosaur Jr., that you can sing a version of the Banana Song along with their big hit, Feel the Pain. So instead of, you know, I feel the pain of everyone, it could be, hop on my fucking banana, baby. And then instead of, then I feel nothing, it could be, hop on it. You know. Wait, no! Oh god! Oh god. Yeah, ever since I killed that... I had to use my last heal. Ever since I killed that last boss, these things come to life now. Ah! and hop on my banana. All right. Hold on. Those guys are basically like the metal slimes, you know? You get so much for killing them. Yeesh. Okay, well there's a save point not like super far from me. Oh shit. Okay. Woo. Stranger Things? I watched, I want to say 3 seasons. Hey, Mogul. I loved the first season. I thought it was so good. And then the second season I did not like as much. I thought it was not as good. But I stuck with it. And I watched the third part of it, and I didn't like it at all. And then I decided I had enough because it was getting worse and worse, and I wasn't so interested in... Oh god. You know, for me, where it lost me was when it became less about all the horror stuff happening, oh god, and more teen drama. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, how far back is that going to put me? Probably at the very bottom of the map. I'm in the junk pit. Wait a minute. Isn't that where... Hold on. Where am I? You don't have best viewers. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm pretty much... Okay. I pretty much have to start over. Alright. That sucks. Could you get that, Mogul? But yeah, so I did watch... I really thought the first season was really good, and then beyond that, it was starting to get less and less good as time went by. Oh, man. Shit. For cheap. Hey, Mogul with the watch streak! I know, right? Here's the thing about those viewer bots. First of all, it's a total scam. Secondly, Twitch can tell when you're being view-botted. And buying views is the dumbest fucking thing. Yeah, well, the chat wouldn't be filled. It would just be a high viewer count, right? You'd see, like, you know, hundreds of views, but the bots don't chat. It would be the same people chatting. Oh, God. So... This is going to be more of a challenge than I thought, getting all the way back to the top with without fast travel, limited healing. I should use a heal now, actually. Well, yeah, and you know what's crazy is that like they you know, all these kids, the actors are like adults now, so it's like, I don't know if they're going to have a time skip or what, but it's becoming less and, you know, it becomes less and less believable. They should have, it should have just been a miniseries. The first season was pretty fucking immaculate. It did not need a follow-up. I understand why they went for a follow-up, because there were things left unexplained, but I think that it just went, yeah, they'll be grandparents by the end. It just got less and less interesting, for me at least. And they started introducing things and then just abandoning plot points. Like, oh god, I'm going the wrong way again. Like, do you remember that part where Eleven goes down to some city and then she meets all these other fucking kids that were experimented on and everything, and and then they never talked about that ever again. Unless it came up in the season 4. I didn't watch season 4, but yeah. But season 3 was a real fucking slog for me. I was not interested. I was so checked out. I need you to come down here. Here we go. All right. Shit. Get away from me. All right. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna go up this way just because there's a save point. Even though it's out of my way. That way, if I get killed again, I won't go all the way back. No, I'm not gonna watch it. There's no way. But like I said, it just became less and less interesting to me. And I think honestly, like I said, when the teen drama started, I'm like, ugh, I don't care. I don't care who's banging who or what, you know? Alright. Oh! I didn't even see the eel. I didn't even see that there. Yeah, it totally becomes a... See, that's the thing, is that, like, no matter how strong the premise is of a TV show, eventually it becomes character-based. You know what I mean? Eventually it becomes about the characters themselves. And that's the thing that happens in all TV shows. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just, it's a thing. That's what happens. And I think that there was plenty more to explore with the premise without making it all about which of these kids is attracted to whichever ones. You know what I mean? It was just like, alright, I don't care, you know? Getting pretty close to where I died before, and I have two heals, so that's not bad. I think I got him. Yep. There we go. I was so close to a save point, like there's literally a save point right up here. Like, I'll give you a good example, and this was a show that I watched from beginning to end as it was airing, was House. Are they actually going to make that? Oh, I can actually repair my suit here. And I could level up. But I'm going to wait on leveling up. Because they keep talking about it, but I've not seen anything. We're actually getting a second Spinal Tap. I've seen set pictures and everything. But, Oop. Ow. Did I get it? I think I did. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this, an item? Oh, okay, cool. Let me use that right away. They've been talking about Spaceballs 2 for a really long time. I don't know if it's actually being made or not. Like, I've not seen anything about a cast or it being filmed or a date or anything like that. Oh, so many of them. Yeah, that just means that somebody added it to IMDb and there's no info. Oh wait, I can kill these guys, right? Hold on. There we go. Alright. But anyway, I was making some sort of point. Oh yeah, House. Yeah, so the premise behind House was that it was basically a detective show. But instead of it being about, oh, was there spikes? Criminals or any kind of crime, it was germs. It would be about this guy who was an obvious stand-in for Sherlock Holmes. Fuck. I mean, his friend was even Dr. Wilson instead of Dr. Watson. Heal. Oh, right. I have that axe now. Alright. This is the wrong way, though. Alright. And the idea was that every episode, there would be a mystery that he would have to solve. What is making this person sick? What crazy rare disease or circumstance is happening that's causing this person's health to fail? Oh, I'm going to talk to her again.
Maybe we'll bump into each other again sometime.
Oh, you don't have anything new to say. Okay. And that's, but after about 2 seasons, and Ted, if you watch it, you loved it, this is true as well. And it's not a bad thing, but it's a thing. After about 2 seasons, it became less about the mystery in each episode. And there still was a mystery in each episode, but it wasn't about that anymore. It was about the characters themselves and the drama with them. Where there would be like a character that would be like the overall villain for a season. And they started with relationship drama and things like that. There was a part where he fired his whole team and we got like a new team, but then the old characters were still kind of around, and and it, like I said, it became character driven rather than procedural driven, I don't really need to save it, but I will. So, and that was an example of it done fairly well, There's elements of the show that absolutely have aged like fucking yogurt, and there's aspects of it that are still good. But overall, they handled it pretty well, because anything's gonna become character-driven. It's just that when it becomes character-driven cliches, the biggest of which is the will they or won't they thing, it becomes very tiresome after a while. Perfect example of that is the X-Files. Great show. X-Files, fantastic show. After a while, the sexual tension between the two leads became almost the point of the whole show, to its detriment. So, this is a save point as well. It's interesting how there's some areas where there's like barely a save point around, and there's some where they're really close together. Like those two are really close together. These two are pretty close together, Anyway, we're gonna get up that way. Definitely gotta go this way though, right? Yeah. And to House's credit, the show lasted for 9 seasons and had a pretty satisfying conclusion. Even if certain characters couldn't be part of the ending because the actors were in a fight with the studio. And that happened with Lisa Edelstein. But her presence was very missed at the end of House. But, Bones. I never watched Bones. But you can't tell me that show didn't become a will they or won't they. I know that, and I haven't even watched it. You know what I mean? And that, to me, is the most tiresome cliche, where you have, like, oh, we have 2 attractive leads. Are they going to get together or not? And then they can only string that together for so long, and eventually they do. And then it becomes boring because nobody cares anymore. Yeah, I've never watched it. Oh, I'm going up here, or... No, I'm going to go around. Song of the Ocean. We traveled space, but we don't know the words to the songs of the ocean. We survived the human race, but we don't know the words to the songs of the ocean. If you get the reference, please let me know. Further down. So every time I get one of those ship parts, I'm going to have to carry it all the way back to the top of the map without fast travel. That is fucking crazy. These nuts! Oh! Shit. Go! Alright. Oh! Oh, God, I didn't see that guy until it was too late. I could go through there, but that's not... It's more important for me to get the ship thing back. You got somebody with here, how's Candace? That's amazing. When I got you with that, it was so weird because you were like, hey, wait, how's Candace? And you're like, and you said it's because you actually know somebody named Candace, so that made it funnier. It's actually an axe, and it's called, I'll tell you, the Kinsey axe. I guess I'm going this way. Yep, here we are. We survived the human race, but we don't know the words to the songs of the ocean. I got my nephews within Mind Goblin multiple times as well. Eventually they're going to remember it, you know. Dude, I came out of that unscathed? Fuck off, I rule. Fuck off, I just rule. I rule the fucking land. Just like Zimmer's hole. Alright. Here's another save point. I love this music, though. Kids have such a short memory, huh? Oh! Dude, blend in with the background all too much because of all the dead those guys there. Sweet. Yeah, me and Eevee are going to be playing Digimon tomorrow. Well, Eevee's going to be playing Digimon. I'm doing commentary. I'm not actually playing the game. But, because we've been alternating games. What we play, what we don't. What I play, what Eevee plays. Hey, Almighty Santa. But will we rescue the animals in this one? The character, who I think is not a person, but, I think it's a ship's AI uploaded into the suit. But anyway, they mentioned liking animals, so I would say yes, we will. I gotta get the soundtrack for this game, though. This is so my shit. But what was I saying? Oh, the Digimon thing. So yeah, so because like I was the one that played Final Fantasy VII. Eevee was the one that played Final Fantasy VIII. You know, I played Pokemon Coliseum. They're playing Digimon. The next game is probably going to be XD Gale of Darkness, which I'll play, you know. Oh, we made it back. So this is our first of the major objectives completed. God dang it, Bobby. Oh, I guess I go in here? I'm always down for Metroidvania as well, yeah. I guess I'm not bringing you the... I probably gotta bring it to that dude who looks like me. I don't really know much about Digimon. I've learned more about it from watching Evie play this game, but I really still don't know it. Like, it's nothing like Pokemon in the sense that I know, like, a fuck ton about Pokemon. He's not here. Maybe I'm bringing it to you?
Scavenger then?
No, he must be outside the ship. Oh, he's right there. You find something, Blue? I think so. Let's see. Huh, that'll work. We have to patch it in kind of a funny kind of sideways. It's not strictly compatible, but yeah, it'll definitely work. Where'd you find it? An old hunter ship? May I sleep now? Sleep? I haven't slept in a long time. Oh. Wait, who was fucking stopping you from sleeping? Well, let's think. Bill should have some extra bedding. Yeah. We'll set you up at the other tents out by the drying rack. It'll be quiet there.
Or if you'd rather, you can
now he's talking.
the old bunks on Gambler. Power's still out, so we mostly stay outside now, but if you don't mind a dark, musty ship, feel free. Or...
Well, you could do that, yeah.
Good night.
Or just sleep here, I guess.
We should, like...
Fine, too.
The way she's like, can I sleep now? Like, I wasn't stopping you from sleeping. There we go. Like Data or like Digimon? Like Data.
Good morning. Or actually afternoon.
Why you gotta talk shit? Why you gotta talk shit? Where'd he go, though?
Okay,
No, not like that. I can hear him.
Spaceship.
Sounds like he's coming from over here.
Gambler, comrade.
You're working? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work. Sure is. We met at a strange time, Blue. I must seem like a real hard worker, always slugging away at the ship. An industrious man. I guess so. That's not me, though. Which isn't to say I'm lazy, exactly. Just that my efforts aren't usually so... structured. I like to stop off a few times, getting from one thing to the next. I like my days to drift. I guess we all do. It's just the situation we're in. There's not much room for that now. The moon's full of sharp edges and ill intent. If I don't keep at it, it'll kill us. So I have to keep at it. Did you hear the music last night? After work, when I get out to stretch for a minute, that's when I feel like myself again. Guitar music? Was it too loud? We couldn't tell if you were awake or not. Gambler's got a few records from Instwaffle. Old Pathbreaker stuff. Guitar stuff. We were playing one of those. We like to get a fire going, break out a deck of cards, sort through the day.
You're welcome to join us next time. Usually we play quints, but if you've got another game, that's okay too.
See if the ship has anything new to say. I don't mind the quiet as a general manner. However, this is entirely the wrong sort of quiet. A low and awful quiet, don't you think? The quiet of tectonics, of mountains, of shifting lands and eternal erosions. A massive geographic quiet, creeping into your belly and spoiling your dreams. The prose is quite good for an indie Metroidvania, huh? Stone quiet. Dirt quiet. My quiet is empty. It rings true. A stretch of black, no gravity in sight, nothing but distance. A ship and her crew in the forever of space. The lengths between the stars, the empty of nothing places, that's what I miss. I'm sorry. I miss the loud, too. The right sort of loud, when the crew is rowdy and full, singing songs and telling stories into the night. A good life. You have a good crew. 4 are dead. We lost 4 down here.
We can't let the others die, Suspicion. It won't
Alright, so I wonder if the game recommended me to go for that part first. I wonder if it's going to recommend me another one. Alright, none of them are lit up. So we don't know which one we should go to next, or if it's just open. I should probably talk to
Or actually afternoon.
people around here, see if we get any kind of information. You sleep in your spacesuit, huh? Must be comfy in there. What type of suit is it actually? Well, try that again. What type of suit is it exactly? Are you a bounty hunter? That's what Matilda thinks. No. What do you look like? Can I see your face? What color's your hair? Please. I bet you have nice eyebrows. I'm not even sure how to get out. Maybe there's no way? Yeah, there's nobody inside the suit. There must be buttons or a latch or zippers or something, right? What if I'm nothing? Maybe there's nothing inside. Oh. That'd be wild. I'm pretty sure that's the case. You sleep like a statue, that's for sure. Like you're really out of it. I was going to bring a blanket last night, then I thought probably it's climate controlled in there, in your suit. Or maybe, I don't know, you prefer the cold? Some people like it cold. It's easier than I thought. What is? I was afraid I'd drift away and disappear. But it's not like that. When I was asleep, I don't have to hold down so tight. That doesn't make sense, does it? I try not to talk because nothing I say makes sense. That's real, though. That's okay. I like your voice. How do you eat? Does your suit feed you? Are there feeding tubes in there? I don't know. Where do you go to the bathroom? I know in some spacesuits it vaporizes the waste. It comes out like a mist. Anyhow, if you're hungry, I'll find some tools. That's gross, by the way. We'll pry that dumb helmet off if we have to. No thanks. You sure? Bill made mushroom stew. Oh, definitely no. Hard pass. There's plenty. Those little shade mushrooms that keep sprouting behind the tents, I can heat some up, no problem. I don't even know if I have a stomach. Oh, some people don't. I read about this boy who just put his feet in a bucket every morning, soak in some paste, and that's all he needed as far as nutrition. Yo, Pasha, what fucking subreddits are you on? I don't eat much either, personally. Not lately.
I just don't have an appetite anymore.
Heavy little thing, aren't you? Come, wobble over.
I don't think I've seen this guy. Hello. You're not one of the crew? No, I came for the mushroom stew, which they share freely despite a terrible lack of provisions. A kindness I will someday repay. Stew? Yes, well, stew is something of a hobby for me. I'm somewhat of a stew maker myself. I'll make a decent stew myself, rabbit or dozy doe or flinch hawk, but I'm always looking for new concepts. I brought my own ladle. And you? Are you a bounty hunter, Little Blue? You should tell me if you are. You shouldn't tell me if you are. You should keep it to yourself. I'm not. Splendid! Well done. I won't have to kill you. This is my home, my world, my poor broken moon. I'm Seaman now. Jessicoa in the past. I'm an indifferent stranger, a doting brother, a revolutionary, a tatter, a mossy iron anchor, a third of a soul. Okay.
Perhaps I'll see you out and about in the world.
Not if I see you first.
How you doing, Drifter?
Trouble out there? Trouble? I hear it's rough. It is. Doing some fighting? Yes. I stick close to camp mostly. Haven't seen any real horrors. Don't want to.
I don't plan to die on the ground.
Alright. I really don't have any interest in this blast shield. And I don't think anything... Oh, this is new. Scatterburst. Fires a round of pellets in a cone. Very damaging at point blank. Oh, so it's a scatter gun. Let's get it. That's why I didn't want to level up. I wanted to see if there's anything new to buy. Alright, let me... check that out real quick. Also, I have these. I gotta... I don't think it's like a spread gun. I think it's like a shotgun. I only need 2 power for it. What am I going to take off? I don't use this. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's a shotgun. I might use that. I still have the heat gun and my missiles, but I might try this for a little bit.
If you got stuff to bargain,
Do you have a moment?
I've heard that you aren't clear on certain aspects of your identity. Is that so? It might be useful to compare notes. Do you remember anything about how you came to be on this moon? How exactly was your ship affected by the static field? I assumed you crashed as we did, but I'd appreciate detail. There's value in detail. I don't know that I had a ship. I don't know that I came here. You were born here? I don't think so? I'm sorry, it's confusing. Never mind then. We'll have to fly through the field if we hope to leave this moon. That means, as things stand, it means we won't make it. Gambler will black out and plunge back down again. We're stuck. I'd like to help.
You're helping to repair Gambler, aren't you?
I already got one part.
That's all we can do for now.
Oh,
Do I smell bad? No. The shampoo Bill gave me smells like pond water. That's why I ask. I didn't notice till the sun came out and my hair started drying, but there's definitely an algae smell. You sure you don't smell it? Are you just trying to be polite? I don't smell anything. Your suit probably filters out foul stenches. Well, not that it's a stench, I wouldn't go that far, but it's not what I was expecting. Bill told me it was plant-based. He made it himself. It was sweet of him. But I assumed that meant it would be breezy springtime fresh, not whatever this is. I'm sensitive about smells. I grew up on a farm next to a farm, actually, and I swear the livestock was a permanent presence in my hair, no matter no matter what I washed it out with. And every time I'd go to town and imagine people noticed and they'd try to be tactful, they wouldn't mention it, but I felt it influenced the way they treated me in subtle and discouraging ways. Yo, she's got mad anxiety. And maybe that's why I never got along in town. Not as well as I'd hoped. My brother said it was nonsense. We smelled fine and nobody noticed, but he was born next to that farm just like me, so he was nose blind too. So what did he know? Or was he right? And it was just awkwardness of thinking I smelled, or fearing myself out of place more generally, that held me back from making friends. I'm better about that stuff now, though. Not so insecure, I hope. Anyway, I'll keep using the shampoo. Better than no shampoo at all. That's real. Bill's been good about food and supplies since the crash. We lost most of our stores, basically everything in the cargo hold, including most of the hygiene essentials, so he's always out scrounging and crafting. Bill's the best. I don't know where he learned all the outdoorsmanship, but it's impressive. I assumed he'd been in space all his life. He gives off a spaceman vibe, doesn't he? You've talked to Bill, haven't you? He's quiet, but that's how he is. It's nothing against you personally. What about the others? How are you getting along with everyone in camp? Everyone is very thoughtful. That's true. My shipmates are uniquely brilliant, stunningly brilliant. And that's not something I say only because I'm fond of them, although I am fond of them, of course. Matilda's a literal math genius, Bill's a poet and a chef, Raven's an expert body mechanic, and a good hairstylist, and actually she's extremely funny when she gets going. You wouldn't think it, but she is. Who else? Oh, Pasha. Pasha's still a kid, but she's always been clever, too. She'll be studying history at university soon. Then there's Roper, and I guess Roper's a dummy sometimes, but he's got good politics, and he knows how ships work, and he's kind, effortlessly kind. And that's who's left. That's who survived. But the ones that died in the escape pods were all just as brilliant. You like your shipmates a lot. I do. They're the best people I've ever known. Are you brilliant as well? Nope. I'm not being humble. Honestly, I'm the least talented person in the crew. It's not even close. That doesn't mean I stopped trying, though. I could make something for your suit. A new module. Your gun sometimes overheats, right? Not lately. I've got that pretty mitigated. Sometimes. What if I could make it so it doesn't? Would that help? Yes.
it might take a while, but I'll come up with something.
It sounds like it was worth talking to her all those times. Isn't there a guy over in this direction? I guess not. Alright, I want to head to a save point and level up. There's a save point there, but it's not the kind that I could level up at. So it looks like the game is not going to recommend an order. They heavily recommended to get the green one first. But it looks like they're not recommending beyond that. Unless... Nah. I already talked to the ship. Oh, you're here now. You weren't here before.
I keep hoping we'll find each other again. Now here you are, just like that.
You're staying at camp with these guys, huh? They seem nice? They are. They asked me to stick around too, but, you know, I can't get bogged down. There's still a lot of stuff to discover out there. That's true. I tried some of the stew, though. Never had mushroom stew before. It was different. Don't tell them I said so. It's sweet of them to share, but honestly, I didn't like it much. I'm not surprised. I still finished the bowl, of course. I needed the calories. So, I don't actually know what to call you. When we met the other day, I kept waiting for you to say your name, but I didn't want to press things, and you don't talk much. Maybe you don't have a name? People say different things. What do you prefer? Someone said Little Blue. Little Blue, that's cute. Roper just says Blue. Uh-huh. Well, what do you want me to call you? What's your favorite name? Something from a book, maybe? You can pick whatever you want. Lucy? Wait, no. Tabitha. You want me to call you Tabitha? I don't feel like a Tabitha, though. Yeah. Blue, then? Blue's okay. Okay, Blue. Blue. That works. I'll still see you out there, won't I? You'll keep on exploring? I will. Cool. I hate to think you were stuck here for good. Camp's fine, but you still need to wander sometimes.
We're adventurous. It's our nature to wander.
Ugh. Alright, so let's make our way to that warp point so I could level up.
Hello, robot statue.
Oh wait, before I do that.
Thanks for helping me.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so I think I'm going to take... Let's see, we'll do gunpowder twice. Vigor... Oh, I don't have enough left. Okay. Well, I got gunpowder. That's good. How much power did that give me? An extra 2? Alright. Not real concerned with that. Alright, so I was thinking... I might want to check out what's going on right here. That's pretty close by, and I know I can get through there with my current abilities, which I would need the missiles. No! It's fine. It's fine, this is fine. This is fine. Especially that there's a save point right here. Oh, that's new. Whoa, okay. Uh-oh. This is not a boss, though, right? Is that just a regular-ass enemy? Took a long time to kill. pretty dangerous. Maybe now because either I think some things change, like bosses appearing or different enemies appearing, based on either progression or more likely, I think it's just what level you are. Just that thing was never there before. Yeesh. Alright, so I want to make my way down there. I know I can get through the... because I have missiles. I'd like to try out this spread gun. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that's... yeah. You do that close range, that's devastating. Alright, cool. Woo! Oh. Alright, so it looks like there's several ways to go from here. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Well, let's see this. This looks like a dead end. That doesn't mean it is, but that's what it looks like. Which might mean there's an item or something. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Shit. Heal. And this is all new, you know? Oh shit. Heal. Shit. Oh my god. Oh! That's a big one. Shit. Shouldn't have stayed so close to it. Okay, that lunge is very long heal. Fuck. Oh god, they could do that? Oh wow, alright. Yeesh. Dangerous area, that's for sure. Fuck. I said it before and I'll say it again. Yeesh. Shit. I see an item right there, but take care of this first. Nano boost. Alright, hold on. What is that? Increases the rate at which nanogel is gained. That costs 6 power. But I think I'm gonna... Well, let me shut down. I think I'm gonna take off this, because I'm not really using it. There we go. If there's a purpose to this area, I don't know what it is. Up there. But I got... That's probably the item that I was supposed to get. I just don't know what that upper area is, if anything. I doubt it's anything. Alright, so... I want to retreat to the previous save point, because I used up all my healing, and I'm not at full health. And the little plants that are supposed to appear occasionally from my node that heal me are not always appearing. Like, they're not appearing right now. There's an item there and I'll want to get it, but we'll wait. What am I hearing? There's something walking around here. Oh, it's just one of those. Actually, I think it's this way I gotta go. Here we are. Save point. It's a save point. Wingman! Oh god. Fuck. I wonder would this do any good? Not really. Alright. Got out unscathed that time. Like, alright, this piece of shit. Okay. Things are happening. Alright, check this, right? Alright. Things are happening. Alright, now I did see an item that looked like it was on the left side of this. Oop. Yeah, right over there. I'll see if I can figure that out. There's no way I'm getting up there. Interesting. Just trying to see if there's another way through, but looks like no, I just don't have the ability to get up here. And alright, let's try this way. Alright, this looks like it connects to something. sure what hit me there, but... Oh god. Shit. Alright, stand here. Heal. These guys are not so bad, but when they attack en masse, you know, it's kind of crazy. Huddle drop. Alright, I wonder if this connects to that other area or not. Looks like it does. Which there's a save point here. This is a save point, so I could use it. Alright, that's cool. I've opened up a little shortcut. Seems some walls can only be broken from a certain side. And we're all back because you saved. Alright, I should put some kind of mark here because I can't get up there with the current jumping abilities. Left or right, huh? Well, right looks like a dead end, so let's check that out. There's really nothing here. No items or nothing, huh? Okay. Interesting to know. It doesn't look like I'm going any further than this. Yeah, we're not going any further in that direction. I could try checking that out, but I don't think I can... Ooh. I'm not sure that I can get there. I'd like to try it, though, right? I don't know what order you're supposed to do the things in, but at this point, I figured the best thing to do would be to just explore. Probably best to go up the way I can. So there's no going that way until I have a greater jumping ability. Oh, fuck you. Oh, double fuck you. I mean, it's barely any damage, but still, fuck you. It's still fuck you. I mean, you know. Oh god, they jump? That's new. That's not where I'm going. Okay. Yeah, it's over here somewhere that... Well, maybe not. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, no, I can totally go up there. It's the next room that I'm thinking of. Okay. Let's just see if there's a way through or not. Alright, it's not this one that we want, it's this one. But I don't think I have the ability to get in there, but I might have the ability to explore around. Yeah, alright, like right around here or so. No, it's still further along. Okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, right here. It's probably broken from the other side, but... Although I really don't see another way to get there. Wait, we found it! I didn't see this before. Well, we found something. Well, an item. A healing core. Grants a healing charge. Okay, yeah. That's really good. That's an energy tank, basically. You just have to know to use it. So, yeah. Hold on, I had a map up. I don't know if I still have it up, but let me see if I can find that map. Oh, here it is. I just want to see, like, what connects here, you know? Like, looks like it's this? No. It's, okay, it's over here. And then you go over there, alright. Okay, so it looks like this connects from over here. The bottom of that blue thing, which I'm pretty sure is the elevator you could blast through. I was going to head in that direction anyway. So we'll go check that out. That's my thought. So I didn't break through where I wanted to, but I did find a secret there. God, those almost look like they're in the background, but they are not. Oh boy. Shit. Heal. Alright. See. Maybe those things can only appear in certain places, because it appeared there. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so I know I can go up in there and probably do some stuff, but first I want to see if I can figure out that elevator thing. Oh, I have to go up there to go around this anyway, but that's okay. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to go to this other thing. I probably just didn't have double jump last time I was here. But let's first do this. Oh, that ain't it. Because that double jump might be enough for me to get up in there, but... you know. Love in an elevator. Living it up while I'm going down. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's something here that would go through here. But also, it looked like slightly above... oh, here we go. Right there is where it looks like you can go through, but you can't. What does that icon mean? Hold on a second, let me look. No. I don't know what that icon means. There's a key for some items and stuff, but I don't know. There's something that gets you through there, it looks like. But I don't know how to get there. It looks like it's only, yeah, it's only breakable from this side. I just need to find where it's breakable from. And I just lost my chat. Where'd my chat go? All right, found the chat. Found it. Never mind. Obviously, somewhere near the bottom, there is a way to break through. There is one part slightly above the bottom that looks like it could be broken or something, but nothing I have is reacting to it. Right there. Yeah. What if I was... Okay, here's an idea. What if I was to go around with the elevator still be at the bottom? And then maybe I can drop on top of the elevator? Because I'm thinking that the elevator itself is what's preventing me from breaking that. Because it looks like a cracked wall. Oh god. So my thought is, what if that cracked wall... What if I have to get on top of the elevator somehow? Wait, who's talking? It's not me. I thought it was me at first, but it's not. It's this thing?
Are you okay?
Oh, it is this thing. Yeah. More or less.
Pretty sore, to tell the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that doesn't feel good. Interesting.
It was a good fight, huh?
Oh, this is the boss I beat. I didn't know they could still talk after that.
I really enjoyed fighting you.
Oh, dude, really? Alright, so my theory is if I go around to the elevator while it's, you know, it was at the bottom, maybe I could, the elevator will be at the bottom still. Hopefully it just doesn't reset to where I am. Is it up here? Well, yeah, it is. My guess is to not use the save point. Oh, God. Because save points tend to... There's a save point here. It's going to heal me, but I'm not going to actually save. This is my theory. I hope I'm right about this. Took a little damage there. Didn't go well. Alright. Alright. Even though I didn't use the save, it looks like the enemies are respawned. There might be a way to go around without running in... No, there's no way to do it. There's no way to get abound without running into a save room, it looks like. So, hopefully I'm not wrong, but... It is possible that there's just some ability that I don't have that will get me in there. These guys always hit me because they kind of look like they're in the background. I mean, if I can't get... If it just doesn't work, I do have stuff to explore right here in this room, so... Oh, the elevator's not there. Perfect. Yes! That was exactly what I needed to do, was to just go around while the elevator was down there. Alright, sweet. I'm glad I thought of that. All that did was okay, so there wasn't anything actually there, but it did create a shortcut, which I find to be interesting. Very interesting. I mean, is there supposed to be something in this weird room? Looks like no. Looks like really no. Wow. Alright. Oh, but I can't get up there without... Alright, so I do have to go this way. Alright. Interesting. So I guess that mostly exists as a way to go through if the elevator's in the wrong position. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, wow, they both had to hit me, huh? Heal. Glad I thought of it, though. It's a mystery solved, if nothing else. Alright. Alright, let's see. So there's two different ways to go here that I haven't been to. Alright, looks like I can get up here. Dude, what is that? Oh, it's just like an egg? How did egg... Oh god! Fuck. That was crazy. Double fuck. Backdash. Hold on, let me kill all these enemies before I look at that. Is it a module? It is. Stores an electrical charge that releases in short radius when the user receives damage. Oh, backlash. That releases in a short radius when the... Oh, okay. Well, after a couple of level ups, I could easily equip that. Alright, so that breaks into an area that I have been to before in Blake Stroll, which could get me back up there, but I don't want to do that right now. Interesting. Gotta be something off in this direction, right? Be weird if there wasn't. I hear something like an item. Oh, there's an item there. Medium nanogel cluster. Alright. Because you hear that when there's an item nearby, you know? Alright. And they're back here. Okay. Alright, I got you. Yeah, I could have gone through that way too. Alright. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to check out, I don't know. There's so many different things that I could do... I should probably just go for the mystery that's closest to me, which would be that up there, so maybe I should make my way up there. Oh, not. Very cool. Looks like I should go to the left, but let me... Oh god. Take care of that. He's gonna come to life? No? Okay. You see, I don't know if I have the ability to get up any higher than this, but... Looks like no. Alright, but there's something over there. But guys, I gotta take a very brief bathroom break. I won't be gone long, but I just gotta pee real quick, so I'll be right back. Hold on, that's all. Yeah. Chill. Okay. Yep. Alright, I'll be right back. I did grab myself another water. I am back. Oh. I still have a little bit of this water, but... Alright, we're back in business, guys. Back in business. What kind of business? Alright, so let's check out in this direction. See what the deal is. Oh. Aren't these guys... Oh, no. Oh, I took that off, huh? Fuck you. Oh, shit. Fuck you. What? Alright, don't go near him. Don't do that. Why did I do that? See, fuck. Alright, I'm doing badly now. Alright, yeah, I shouldn't have done any of that. I was making it more complex than it needed to be. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, so I haven't been across here. Alright, with the double jump I can get up there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. New area, so I'm gonna like zoom through, you know? This looks like another ship crash site. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, that's not part of the background. That's right there. Roach Shotter. Alright. Can I dash through it? Yes, I can. Alright. Duh. Okay. Alright. Dangerous, but not undoable. I wonder if this heads to the blue one. Yeah, I figured they looked hostile. Oh, this one really isn't bothering me. Maybe... Okay, no, they're hostile. Shit. They do a lot of damage, too. Since they're hard to hit. Yeeks! Run out of healing here. Oh no. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, chill. I might be able to make that from like right here. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think I'm getting that way. No, no. It's just not happening. Alright, well, I'm not going that way. Let me see something real quick. Let me try going back to the elevator. Something I want to try out over there. Plus, I should get myself to a save point soon. I'm at less than half health and I have no healing. It's good to know that the dash does protect you from environmental hazards. Also, I should level up if I can. Well, I'm not... Well, there's a level point down there, I guess. But I don't want to go that way. Well, let's see. If I drop down there, then I... yeah, I kinda... Maybe I should go that way. Yeah! Way to put me right there. Yeah, because at least I can level up then. So I do need to do that. Here we are. Kind of wanted to take resolve. Yeah. I don't know if that's enough to equip the thing that I wanted to equip. The backlash module. I would need one more energy. I think I'm gonna... Should I take this off? I'll take this off for now. One more level up and I'll be able to have both. Okay, so... I kind of want to make my way back towards the elevator because it looks like there is something there. Just gotta figure it out. Fastest way would be straight across, right? Yeah. Now that I can actually do that. Alright, those ones aren't coming back to life. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow, okay. Came at me harder than I thought it would. I thought the voice here was the ship, but it's not. I think there's a way to go through here. On this side. But... yeah, I would have to go around, huh? She didn't talk that time. I need the elevator to be in the down position anyway. Come to think of it. So let me put it back down and go around, right? Wait, and then I can come over there and that would put me to the top of the elevator quicker than going all the way around, now that that shortcut is open. But yeah, she hasn't talked to me in a while, which is interesting. But I honestly, at first I thought that that was the ship that was talking to me, but apparently not. So... and that's, yeah. Alright, so here's my thought. Come on. Jeez. Oh. Oh, hello. You're talking to me again? Alright, so here's my thought. We go up here. And then, yeah, keep going. I don't. I can use this save point. Like it's. I don't think that affects anything. So now that we've learned kind of how that works. Oh. Oh, hey, Alucard Sextoy, how's it going? How you doing? Hopefully better than last time. Last time you were here, you were mentioning that you were kind of sick and not feeling great. Alright, so my thought is, we'll go up in here. Get on top of the elevator and then see if there's another way to go from there. Because there's something going on over there. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I don't know how to do it. Love on an elevator. Well, I'm glad you're doing better. Alright, so where to then? We could check out that. Ain't been there in a while, right? I think that's what we'll do. Alright, let's try that. Living it up while I'm going down. Oh! Right, I used the save point. Oh, that's flashing is the backlash thing I equipped. That's right, okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing better. Oh god, what? Stop just running into danger, please. Deathbeth? Is that what you call her? What did she get arrested for? That's some Sounds like a stressful time for you. You know, whenever there's relatives or people who are relative adjacent that are in trouble, even if, you know, they might deserve it or whatever, it's stressful. I'm guessing that the fact that you call her Deathbeth, that you're not fond of her. No. Oh, shit. I'm still not, like, super good at fighting these things. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got this shit. We got it by the ass. Oh, splat. Am I going up or... Yeah, I guess I am, huh? That was a fail. It also looks like there's something right there, actually. I never noticed that before. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, no. Wait. That's the only secondary weapon I have is the missiles right now. Yeah. Yow. Yeah, it didn't go amazing, but I got it. Oh, right. Oh, God. This would be a great place to have the scatter gun, but I had to de-equip it. Yes, I'm gonna go this way. Alright. Heal. Yeesh. No, it sounds like, yeah, I mean, I guess criminal trespass, something like that, right? Is what she probably... Well, that's probably what they got called for, but then I guess she, like you mentioned, she had a warrant. You probably don't know what the warrant's for. Not that it matters much, but... I'm guessing you're not fond of her since you call her Deathbeth, which... I understand. I have an uncle, he had this really nice girlfriend. I remember when I was little, right? I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old. He had this girlfriend. She was really nice, just a sweet person. And he broke up with her. I don't know if she broke up with him or he broke up with her, but they broke up.
You smell the bugs stink?
And then he got with another woman who wound up being his eventual wife. Who,
Bugs in the air.
not such a fan. Let me talk to this guy. He won't talk to me? Oh, there we go. The bugs. The Rozlok. Have I never just gone to the left here? This is their tunnel. They were meant to kill me, you know, and Construct as well. Tear us apart, end our rebellion. Still. Fine creatures in their way. The Rozlok are extraterrestrial in origin, sent from deep space. Although some contemporaneous accounts claim the invasion began during the annual Sistel parades. An irresistible irony, I suppose. It was actually the following day, the end of the world. Harassment of an elderly person. That's crazy. Harassing elderly people is crazy. And I don't give a fuck about people do drugs, you know. That don't bother me none. But, yeah. The rest of that's not great. I recall I was outside the Bourne Labs, somewhere in the mountains, still settling into my new form. All evening I've been speaking with the ghost of a septic engineer who died in a work accident the week before. She was unusually lucid, and I was about to unveil the mysteries of the universe when sky began to flash. The invasion continued through the night, bugs arriving in space pods in larval form crashing deep into the ground. After several hours' gestation, they emerged ravenous, killing and investing all in their path, turning bodies into monsters. The Roslok destroyed the world, eventually. Those that were able left the planet, but the ports were soon overrun. The cities as well. Survivors struggled on, retreating ever further into the mountains. In the end, they all died. These days, the Roslok aren't such a problem. Not if you're careful. Some years after the end of the world, finally beginning to understand our limits, our lack of limits, my brother and I decided to fight the Roslok, at least push them back somewhat. A shove in the right direction. Their presence was an annoyance, of course, and a reminder of our future, but more importantly, it was disrupting our research. And if not for the research, what else is there? So Construct and I swept through the cities in no kind mood, thinning out the Roslok's numbers, and driving them underground. After months of sustained effort, feeling a little bored, I admit, we declared victory. The dead still roam, the world still ruined, but there was room to work at least. We spent these last centuries at work. In that time, the remaining Roslok have mostly kept to their tunnels. I'm unsure as to why.
Perhaps instinctual self-preservation.
So, apparently I've never just gone in this direction? I know I have, but it looks like... the map is weird. Hold on. It looks like there's another way to go. Like, below that. Let me look at this map here. Hold on. So I'm over on this side now. Roslok Drift Alpha. I mean, it looks like, from the map I'm looking at, this is the only way to go. I don't know why that looks like it's open, but... yeah, because see, it looks like there's a spot there. It looks like it's misaligned, to be honest. You know, a lot of emotional manipulators. Yeah, I mean... emotional manipulation is one of those things where once you learn not only what it is, but how it works and how people do it, you're going to be, like, you kind of see it everywhere that you didn't see it before, and it can be an eye-opening experience and sort of a horrifying experience as well. So, I'm sorry. That's all I can say, you know? It's a bit faster than shooting them. Last time I was through here, I'm pretty sure that I just needed the double jump, so... this is where I fought all those bugs. Or is it? No, that was in a sunken area. This is it. Okay. I thought for sure that here is where I would get the double jump, but I was wrong. Yeah, now I can continue past this point. We haven't been past this point yet here. Ugh, what is that? Oh, it's healing. Well, it's at no health. Why won't it go away? I got its health all the way down. It was healing for a little bit, but now it doesn't seem to be doing that. It did change its appearance. Look at the map here. Roslok Drift Alpha. Yeah. Hold on, let me look. Doesn't look like I can do much here. It's weird, because I got it down to no health, and it's still there. I don't know if that's a glitch, or if I just need some kind of special ability that I don't have to get past that. But I kind of want to leave and come back. Because I feel like once you deplete all of its health, that should be it. And for a bit, it looked like it was replenishing its own health, but then it stopped doing that. And, okay, it's back to the way it looked. Yeah, it just changes color once you have it down there. I guess we're not going this way. So where do I go? I could try going up there. Or, oh, look at all this stuff. There's that. Yeah, there's that whole area. I don't know what order you're supposed to get the parts in. We got it did tell us to get the green one first, which made me think that after I get the green one that it might tell me which one it would recommend next, but it did not do that. I wonder if they're marked on this map as being... No. It doesn't mark them in any kind of order. Alright, I don't know. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, hey there, Moogle. I really thought I was making progress.
Tunnels are safe. Come back in a year.
You have more to say?
Remains, perhaps,
Oh,
some
no.
distant sentient force at work, guiding their movements.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'll check this part out, right? There's a warp point not super far from me, so I'll make my way over there. Not here. Oh god, right, there's those things. Oh god! Yeesh. Alright. That made sense. Yeah. Made a lot of sense. Alright. Wait, let's see if I can level up. I don't think I have enough, but let's see. I do not have enough to level up. I'm guessing this would be the one? The other one would have been all the way down there. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. I want to go over like here or here or here or here. You know, there's places to go. Let me use this save point, though, just so if I die, I don't get sent all the way back to the top. Oh, they're not going to come to life now? Oh, do they only come to life when I'm holding a ship part? Is that how it works? Guys, I think that might be how it works. Shit. Alright, wow. That could have been worse, I guess. Yeah, I think they were attracted to the ship parts. Oh, what hit me? Oh. Oh, these things. Alright. My bad. Oh. Shit. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Hello. Alright, so... Oh, can't do it from there. Gotta go down and around. Okay. Oh, not quite. Well. There we go. One of them got away, but that's okay. Oh god. Oh, we got it. Shit. I think they were in Metroid, yeah. There's a lot of analogs to Metroid enemies in this, I noticed. Okay, this is where I want to be. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, so I haven't gone this way yet, but let me go up first. Because there's a save point up there that I'd like to take advantage of, especially since I've already used a heal. Yeah, last time I was through here, I was very stressed with where I was going, so... Hey, what is that? Oh, dude, really? Yeah, I tried to see if I could ride on these things or something to get up there, but you can't. Unless there's some kind of freeze beam or something. Alright, so let's see. Well, I haven't been to the left at all, so let's try here. Alright, so it is a different thing. Oh. Oh, it's a boss! Elsum the Ogre. I should have jumped before I dashed. Alright, having to do this in a swamp is gonna suck. Okay. Okay. Ew. I gotta jump. If I need to dash through, I need to jump. The swamp is slowing me down a lot. Dude, an ogre in a swamp, though? You caught a shiny Graveler in Pokemon Crystal? Yo, Moogle! Let's fucking go, huh? Oh, fuck. And I'm dead. Okay. Alright. Well, there's a boss there, and I'm pretty sure I could beat that guy. He's like, get out of my swamp! Yo, though, shiny, huh? That's cool. Alright. I can do that. That's not too bad. Shit. Yeah. Bad. Where'd you find yourself the Shiny Graveler? I'm trying to think of even like where in Crystal version Graveler spawns. I think it's pretty common in the Victory Road, but I'm not sure. Ugh. It's like Master Chief. Kinda does, you're right. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna die. Heal. Oh, fuck. Oh god. I have no healing left, so... Yep, alright. Yeah, okay. Nice. Were you just grinding and finding a lot of Gravelers and you got it? Or was it just like random? Like, tell me. That's good that you caught it too, because they usually explode on you. My most recent shinies in Go, you probably saw I had gotten a couple of the, what do you call them? That didn't go well. What do you call it? Dude, do it! Oh no. Vanilla. Oh my god, I got killed there? Yeah. Okay, so the being in that swampy stuff really slows you down. So it's very difficult to do any kind of evasive action. My suit's getting pretty damaged here, but I still want to try. I tend to go for it in Machoke. Machoke's no joke. Unfortunately, I'd have to go all the way back there to repair my suit. Oh, that's not that far, but still, it's like... You kind of just want to keep trying, you know? Alright, there we go. Got it that time. Jesus Christ! These stupid things. Also, being in the swamp causes these guys to rise up out of it, so it's like... Yo, Scottish Maiden, why didn't I hear the alert? Oh, there it goes. Oh, God. Yo, how are you? Scottish Maiden, what's going on? Scottish Maiden, just well. Give it to us. Moogle, could you do shout out for me? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, God. Okay, what? Get out of there. I'm having really not much luck with this boss. Oh. How was your stream? Heal. I only have one heal left. Oh, shit. Watch out. Okay, move. Out of there. Hello! Did you get to the Cloud District often? No, of course you don't. Ah, watch out. What were you playing? Was it, thank you for the, shout out there. Oh god. Was it the, Oblivion Remaster? Oh god. Oh, well, I'm doing good. I made a lot of progress in this so far, but I am kind of struggling against this boss fight. I just got an achievement for healing myself many times. New Vegas? Oh, okay. I'm surprised you're not, like, constantly playing Oblivion Remaster. But it's good to switch it up. I mean, I stream something different every day, pretty much, so watch out. Getting a little better at avoiding this guy's attacks. It's just, watch out. Watch out. Well, he's down to less than half health. Jump. Shoot, shoot. Jump. You like the original? Oh, really? I mean, it pretty much... They didn't change too much. There's a lot of things that they would have been sorely tempted to change that they avoided changing, I think. Oh, God. Alright, that hurt. I don't know why I got so hurt there when I thought I did that dash properly. Okay. Oh, well, that's different. Okay. Dude, he's down to like 20% health. Oh no! That's new! What is this, Hollow Knight now? No, it's Hollow Knight. That makes sense though, you're right. You haven't been playing it for 20 years. You got a point there, you're right. Oh. Alright, so he can swing it back and forth now. That's great. Get out of there, get out of there. If he hits me once, I'm dead. But he's close to dead, too. Watch out. Mm-hmm. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Watch out. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. No! The friggin' robot got me! Oh, no. I got the ogre. Wait, I beat him? I got the achievement for beating him, but I died. Will he stay dead? Let's find out. This game is awesome. I'm loving this game so far. I can't believe that. It gave me the achievement for beating him. My shot must have killed him as the robot got me. But wait, let's see if he stays dead. He should probably stay dead, right? If you've ever played, yeah, he's dead because the barrier isn't there. If you've ever played Metroid, it's very similar to Metroid. Ogre device. Alright, let's see what that actually is. Is it this? It would cost me 6 power. Grants super strength, also enables you to charge up melee weapon attacks for mightier swings. This seems like I would need it, right? I would need to either level up a bunch or de-equip something. The Flower Step has been coming in clutch. Heat Hawk comes in clutch. Backlash I'm not like too fond of, to be honest. I'm gonna do... Oh, I have to shut down to do it. Hold on. I'm not like super into the Backlash item. I'm gonna take that off. But I would still need 2 more power. There's no way that I would de-equip my missiles, but... You know what? That's the enemy health bar thing. I'm going to take it off for now. I could put it back on when I level up, but this seems... Grants super strength, also enables you to charge up melee weapon attacks for mightier swings. So let me see. And then... I don't know what super strength means other than that, because it seems like it's telling you 2 different things. I thought it was like a Shrek reference because it was an ogre and it was in a swamp. Oh, it's a save point. Sweet. Thank fuck. I can't repair my suit right now, but... Oh, I can! I didn't realize it was one of these. Alright, let me repair the suit. Alright, let me see about leveling up then. I'm gonna take Vigor this time. Alright, I don't think that's enough to put the enemy health bar thing back on. I would need 1 more level up. Okay. Woo! Okay. Yeah, the requirements for Oblivion Remastered are pretty steep. That just goes down there. I don't necessarily want to drop down there yet. I kind of want to go back and see what's over there. Yes, there will be Shrek references. I can't stand Shrek, but I'm just like, okay, you fight in a swamp. It's called an ogre. I get it. I get it. Well, I'm not going to laugh, but I get it. I'm noticing the robots aren't coming out of the swamp anymore, which is weird. Alright, so there was another... Oh, boy. Alright. I don't know why I felt like doing that. Wait, can I charge my... in the... No, you can't charge it in the air, huh? I'm just wondering, is there something to do with this... Because it says it gives you super strength. I wonder if that would get me through the barrier that's over here. Because the way that they word it is... Look at this. Grants super strength also enables you to do charge attacks. So I don't know what super strength entails. Let's see what's down here. Oh, can I break this to make a shortcut? Yep. Okay, there's a shortcut there now. Yeah, there was a leak that it'll be coming to Switch 2. And obviously it's on PC, but yeah, it's not on like PS4 or Xbox One. What's this over here? Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Ooh, okay. Is there anything else in this area that I would want to check out? I don't think so. What about up here? Can I get up there? I should check that out, actually. God, the music in this is so fucking cool. I liked having the enemy life bars on the screen, but I would need another level up to... Yeah, it's this crazy sort of like... Oh, wait, I know I can't get up there, I don't think, though. That's the thing, because this is that area with all these weird guys. Like, I can get up to here. Whoa. But then any further than that... Wait, hold on. Can I stand on that? No, it's just part of the... Many of these things look like Samus's helmet. They're like Medusa heads, but they're like Samus heads. What I would want to do is, like, ride on these guys somehow, but... No, we're not getting up. Oh, God! Oh, God! Alright. Chill. Alright, so we're not going that way. What does this ogre thing do? I gotta look this up. What's it called? Like, I understand, like, charging up the thing, but I wonder if that'll get me past that barrier. Ogre device. Let me look this up. Ghost Song Ogre device. Okay. Okay, well, here's a question on Reddit about it. All right. With the Ogre module that grants you charge melee attack, the tooltip also states something about super strength. Does this aspect of the item mean anything in gameplay terms? If you have the Power Fist weapon equipped, attempting to attack in midair does a screw attack type thing, which also functions as a bit of an extra jump. Wait, hold on. So you're telling me if I take off the axe and I put on the hulking fix... So wait, I could jump. Okay, chill. Oh, that's so cool. It's a screw attack. But wait, didn't I go somewhere where I needed just a little bit of extra height? Alright, no, cool, yeah, no. Thanks for the lurk, thanks for the raid and everything. Where was it that I thought, oh, if I had just a little bit of extra height, I could get there? That jumping... Yeah. It is kind of a screw attack. I think it was here, right? This green area? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna head back there anyway. You know, Starfield is like... I'm not interested in it. It's weird, like... I've never played a Fallout. You know? But at the same time, it's like... I'm interested in playing Fallout. I've played every Elder Scrolls, like all the main ones at least. Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. Every single one. Starfield, I just looked at it and I was like, I don't know. I don't think it's for me. Wait, so which one am I going to go to? I'm guessing this one here. I think that's the Norberg Library. If you like No Man's Sky, you probably would like it, Starfield. Yeah. No Man's Sky is interesting because it started out like crap. It was like the biggest fucking disappointment and everything. And they really, the developer really took it to heart and did the right thing. Oh, it's so weird. Like, they were like, you don't like our game? We'll make our game good. We'll make it better. Like, God, if only every developer did that. Hold on. Yeah, I figured that might kill them if I... Wait, what's this here? Fishmaster's Glow? That wasn't there before. What is that? Causes healing injections to also regenerate energy. Oh, okay, that's not that big of a deal. Oh man, I feel like I can... Oh, I could probably make it by... Yeah. Oh, alright. Almost! I wonder if that's theoretically possible. Nah, it's not possible. I wouldn't say that Bethesda disappointed me. Like, even like I wasn't like a big Oblivion fan, but I still really liked it. I wasn't disappointed with it so much. I was like, okay, they went in a different direction from Morrowind, and I appreciate what they're trying to do. I just wish they didn't. But I still really liked Oblivion. Oh, the only thing is you can't dash out of that. You're stuck in that animation. Okay, it's interesting to know. But yeah, to me, Starfield didn't look to be... Can I get up? Is there something up there? There is not. Okay. Oblivion was your first one? Yeah, Arena was my first one. But, Arena was my first one, and, you know, then I played Daggerfall. I need to go back and play those again. But Morrowind was the one that I became obsessed with when it came out. Like, that was big for me. Like, Morrowind was huge. Oh, I don't like not seeing the health meters. One more level up and I'll be good, though. Alright. Yeah, there was something here I felt I just needed a little bit of extra height. Punch! Falcon, punch! Falcon, punch! I feel like a lot of people around our age started with Morrowind, because before that it was a rather obscure game. Like, Daggerfall and Arena weren't like big games. I mean, they were big games in terms of their content, but they weren't well known. And I think that, like, the big difference is that Morrowind got onto console. Like, it wasn't like an amazing port. It was the original Xbox and nothing else. But the fact that there was a console port, that really helped it. Skyrim's my favorite, but I just have such a strong affinity for... Oh, he's not gonna... for Morrowind. I know these guys can do a ton of damage if they hit me. Yeah, Ultima was still a thing. I remember, like, all the... Oh, yeah, here it is. I needed just a little bit of height. I couldn't make that jump before. Now I can. I remember the hype for Ultima 9, and then it turned out to be really, really bad. I think there's a lot of these bugs. They look like they're like cicada husks. I don't know if they're, like, alive or not. Yeah, we just came out. Like, wasn't there just a part just a little while ago that I needed a little bit of extra height? Alright, where am I going? Okay. Hopefully this leads to something good. This looks like it might lead to the ship part. Which means this is going to be a boss. Well, I'm at full health and I have all my heals. Alright, fuck off. Oh no! Well, now I'm not at full health. Oh god. Parents never bought your PC games, only console games? Yeah. It was kind of the same thing for me. Or on the few occasions that I did get a PC game as a gift, like, you know, this is like Steam wasn't a thing. It, like, wasn't compatible or whatever, you know? So a lot of it was just like stuff you'd get off the internet when, you know, the early internet, or your friend would have the disc and would install it for you. That one was moving. The thing is, there's no, like, God, I hope there's a save point somewhere near here. Let's see, I feel like that if there's a ship part, then there's a boss nearby. Alright. This place is a little creepy. I can go up, or I can go right, maybe? This looks breakable. Alright, I'm back in Blake Stroll. Let me look at this map real quick. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of hard to tell, but this is going to connect back down to there. I kind of feel like I should check it out. There is a safe point near the boss, though. Oh, that's cool. I never had that. I was talking about like my first computer just like a little while ago. I mentioned that like the first computer I ever had was this this old computer. Like this was late 80s, early 90s. We had this thing. It was called a Laser 128, which was 128 was the memory. If you're thinking, well, you know that it's not gigs, but 128 megs of RAM? No. 128 of God's own kilobytes of RAM. And it was, you know, this is like, oh, it's like this Commodore 64, but double, you know? And this connects back to here. Okay. I don't want to go this way, but that's interesting that I can reach it. No, I never had an Amiga or anything like that. So you had the Laser 128, and after that we had like some kind of like IBM 286 sort of computer, you know? Or no, actually I think it was a 386. It was a 2 or a 3, I forget. Like, y'all remember Pentium? It was called Pentium because the Pentium, the whole idea of it was 5. There was 286, 386, 486, and then 586. They called it Pentium. And then they stopped using that kind of thing. It was just like Pentium 2 after that. This is for the ship part, but I'm pretty sure it'll have to come from the top. There's a safe point on the other side anyway, so. But anyway, we, you know, we had that, and then we had like the first like Windows machine after that. Oh, hold on. But these games weren't like huge on these computers. They weren't huge on games, you know. They sometimes you'd have a game or two for it, but like I said, we didn't have Steam or anything like Steam. So, right, this I think is going to be a save point. It is, isn't it? Let's see. It's definitely a save point. Yeah. All right, so we got a pretty major boss coming up. You know, and then from then on, every computer I ever had was Windows. Oh, that's in the background. Okay. Hopefully this boss isn't going to be as tough as the one that we fought last week. Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Found that. That took me a lot of tries last week, you know? That ogre didn't take that many tries. It was only like, what? 4 tries? Oh, God. All right. I mean, computers didn't have mice? Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Before Windows became really popular, there wasn't a reason to have a mouse, really. I mean, they were a thing. They existed. But it wasn't, like, super important until Windows and other visual operating systems became really popular. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no! And I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I told you, those guys are dangerous. They're easy to kill, especially if you get them before they start flying around like crazy. But, boy, they do a lot of damage. That sucks, because now my suit's damaged and I haven't even been to this boss yet. It's okay. Not that big of a deal. How far am I from a place where I can repair? It's only down there, so it's not so bad. Yeah, 3 missiles tends to take them down pretty easily, but... Okay. Nope. No, leave. I think you could buy mice for just about any computer that you can think of. But why would you use it? You know, there were very few programs that would use a mouse. I don't remember if the like before Windows, I don't think I ever had a mouse. But I was aware of them. I knew they existed. I think some of the school computers might have had them. Oh, you know what? I know they did, because we had this game. It was like, it was basically designed to teach you how to use a mouse. It was a game where you were supposed to drag the car down the road and all these different things would happen. Like the car would fucking wreck and then you'd have to drag all the parts of it back onto the car to put it back together. And then you'd drag the car down the road more and there'd be another problem, you know. Shit. I wish I had the spread gun equipped right now. Oh, heal. Yeah, I joystick too. But that was like the thing, you know, like I do remember, yeah, that it was the school computers. They weren't Windows computers, but they had mice. You gotta learn all this weird shit like basic. Alright, that's just some experience points. Not like I'm in a place where I could level up. Oh no. Oh my god. Alright. Another one there. Oh my god, the Gravis gamepad was so bad. I had one of those. Not a good controller. Scab device. Alright, what is that? Fires curious eggs? Oh, it's a gun. Alright. I don't care about that right now. Oh, really? That is kind of ingenious in a way. Weird. The Gravis gamepad, I don't know if the one you had, Moogle, did this, but there was this, like, the D-pad, it wasn't really like a D-pad, it was like this weird circle thing that functioned as a D-pad. And there was this hole in the middle of it, and you could screw in, like, this weird thing to make the D-pad into sort of a pseudo joystick. Alright, I can't repair my suit, but let's see. I think I have to go, like, somewhere up there to get to this boss. See if there's a place to break through. Yeah, eggs are ridiculous. Yep, I thought so. Alright. Everything about it was stiff. That D-pad circle thing was stiff as fuck. The buttons were stiff. It was a nightmare to deal with. Alright, this looks like this leads to the, Can I make a shortcut here? To get back to where, like, crash site? Huh. If I go down, am I able to go back up? That's the thing. I shouldn't... Oh, yeah. But that definitely goes back to crash site. I didn't have to fight a boss? I'm surprised.
We need to bring this part back to the ship.
Alright. Obviously, I'm not allowed to fast travel. Oh, I don't think I can go back up, though. I thought there was going to be a boss. Oh, God! Alright. That's fine. I thought there'd be a boss for real, though. Alright, getting back to crash site shouldn't be too bad. Stiffer than Chubby Cox? You know, he borrowed a porno movie from me and I want it back. I was wondering when he's gonna give me that back. Let me tell you the movie stars that are in it. Chubby Cox. Oh man. Yeah, like I said, when I bought the Gravis, my idea was that I was going to use it on emulators to play like Super Nintendo games and shit. It kind of worked, but at the same time, it wasn't good. You know what I mean? And this is before the USB standard. And hey, Jake, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in there. I still don't see him. I'm just going by what Moogle said. Where do you see Jake? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. No, that's Wayne. Where do you see Jake? Yeah, that's Wayne. You wildin'. I thought I'd have to fight a boss to get that thing for sure. But anyway, the USB was not... There was no USB standard yet. So, the connectors that you used... There was PS2... which was typical for keyboards and mice at the time. But and I believe there was a let me save it. I believe there was a Gravis that used a PS2 connector. But the one I had was like the printer cable connector. Yeah, for real, right? Moogle's like, wait, that's Wayne. Like, yeah, it's not Jake. That's Wayne. Oh. I wonder if that was required to come here, if there was some other, like, this thing. Like, was that required to get to this area, or was there some other way to do it that I'm, wasn't thinking of or whatever, but... Alright. Oh god, look at the time. It's like time to end stream. Well, this is perfect. I'm bringing back the ship part. Oh god. Hi, are you not a ball? Are you... Oh, you're friendly? I'm sorry for hitting you. I couldn't tell if he was friendly or not. I can't talk with him or anything. He's not talking to me. He's looking at me. Oh, that's... What? No, don't do that. But he's walking away. Oh, he's a ghost like that lady we see sometimes. You tried the whole chubby cocks joke on here, got immediately What, did they hit the button on you?
Busy.
Oh, Moogle, you... Moogle. See, now I'm calling you Moogle. He's calling you Wayne. You've already pissed off the PD. Yeah, no. Well, it doesn't sound like he was actually pissed, but... I see that. You said you tried the whole chubby cocks joke on air. And... yeah, no. But you see you got shut down, like, it actually got through. You didn't, like, hit the delay thing. Then again, I guess you're not doing live radio, right? Ah, here we are. Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be a nightmare. You're like, nope, don't do that.
You don't need any shampoo, do you?
You don't see.
Thanks for the concern.
If you got stuff to barter, I'll be here.
Do you have anything new? I should check after I put the part in or give it to the guy or whatever. Where is he? Yeah, here he is. Tell me these guys don't look a little bit like me. Another part? Perfect. Is it the right one? Well, there's no right one, just whatever we managed to make right. Whatever's close enough we can rig up. Can I sleep now? I'm tired. Sure, of course. I get so tired lately. We actually went ahead and set up a tent for you. Figured we'd have it ready this time. Over by the others, not too far. I'll show you. I'm fine here, thanks.
Hi, Roper.
Oh,
He's still freaked out by it.
sleeping on the ground again. I guess it must be comfortable.
Oh yeah, hop on my banana. Oh, there was an achievement? I didn't see it. I think that was an achievement. Part 2. Okay. Hey, how's it going? May I examine you? Nothing invasive, it'll only take a moment. I guess so. Close your eyes. There. That's all. What'd you do? I took a sample of dust from your suit. Why do I need to close my eyes for that? While the static field seems to have no effect at lower altitudes, it still leaves a subtle residue on our clothing and on our skin. I like to collect regular samples from the crew and from Gambler. I thought it'd be best to include you now as well. More information is always useful, or at least feels useful, even when it's not. I'd actually hoped, not knowing the material of your suit, for some unique interaction. Something new. Did you find anything like that? At a glance, nothing unusual. Alright, I'll talk to the characters more later. I need to end. I didn't realize the time. I've been, time flies when you're having fun, right? But I want to do two things. One is I want to see he's got a healing core. Yeah, he's got new stuff. Core amplifier increases the healing power of the healing cores. Yeah, he's got new stuff. Distant Star increases range of the user's basic blaster shots. Alright. Yeah, I gotta repair my suit. And that's not far off to do. But he has new stuff. I'd go late. The only reason I'm not going to is because I have stuff to record for YouTube, so. Chubby cocks and all that. How about, you think you would get away with Norma Stitz? I want to see something. Like, if I do, like, a screw attack from up here, how active is it? Oh, it's active until you hit the ground? That's fucking crazy. Harry Sachs, yep, it's a classic one. It's Harry Sachs! Let's say something next time we call him. Okay. Hello? You suck! A big bot. Big old robot. Robot, bebop, bebop, beat-up, beat-up. What's wrong with me? I don't even know what's wrong with me. Alright, guys. It was so much fun, I totally lost track of time. So let's, we're going to go over the schedule, and then we're going to do a raid, so don't go anywhere just yet, guys. Please stick around from the raid. You do a good Beavis, but a terrible Bennett. You're not very good at this. Yeah, you don't sound anything like me. Bunghole. Unless you want, like, Season 1 Butthead, then it's like, you suck. But I prefer the later Butthead voice. That's dumb. Alright, guys, we're going to go over the schedule. We're going to do a raid. Don't go anywhere just yet. Please stick around through the raid. Here's what's going on for the next week or so. So tomorrow, me and EB have a little special one-off planned for you. We're both going to be live here and going through... Where is it? I got to find it because it's a different scene. Here it is. It's a Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which is a fucking wacky game, and I really don't know anything about Digimon, but I'll be doing commentary. EB will be the one playing the game. That's tomorrow afternoon. Thank you. I do a lot of voices, I actually, for, I think it's 10,000 channel points, you can request I do a voice for like 5 minutes a stream. Obviously, don't do that right now because I'm not sure you have 10,000 points yet, and we're ending, but we do have that as a feature there. So that's tomorrow. Then Thursday night we have a Tolkien stream, so I'll be over here. We'll have Sid and Matt with me. The background will be different, and we'll be discussing various things related to J.R.R. Tolkien's works. And also we'll be live on YouTube that day as well, so it'll be YouTube and Twitch stream Thursday night. Then Friday afternoon I will be playing more of Celeste for Steam. Saturday night, we got more of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch. Sunday night, more of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for Steam. Monday afternoon, more of Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition for the PlayStation 3. And then Tuesday night, a week from today, we'll be right back here with more of Ghost Song for Steam, which I'm enjoying incredibly. Let's see who we have to raid. Who's gonna get raided? Let's find out which butthole we're gonna raid now. Hopefully it's somebody that doesn't suck. And none of the people I follow suck as far as I know. Think I'm gonna raid Amethyst? Looks like she just started. She's playing that weird Blue Prince game, which is like this weird sort of, I guess you could call it an adventure game. It's weird because you're like moving all these rooms together, and I don't know. But let's raid her. Yeah, she just started.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the spare room. Nothing laying around. Okay.
I can't think of anything, so I'm doing something very dumb. Okay, guys, there is your raid call. Copy that, paste it as we head into Amethyst's stream. Like I said, she's playing something called Blueprints. We'll see you guys over there. We'll see you guys on Discord. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Digimon and just around in general. Here we go.